Well, Valentina Shevchenko is the greatest women's flyweight of all time, but this #1 contender believes that that distinction one day will belong to her. First order of business, dethroning the champion here tonight.
Yeah, she has to dethrone the champion, and a very good champion. But if confidence is the key, she has a ton of confidence. She believes that she's well prepared to do the unthinkable. No one believes that she's gonna get the job done tonight, except for the people that are gonna walk to the octagon with her. And in that strength, in that comfort in her team, she believes that she does something special tonight.
And I gotta say though, this is not your mother's women's flyweight division, right? Very hard to get a second crack if she's unable to break through tonight. With status as one of the greatest strawweights of all time, here is Thug Rose Namajunas continuing in the flyweight division. I think my favorite utterance ever on an MMA microphone was when you said Thug Rose when she knocked out Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
John, it was one of the most exciting moments I've ever seen in my life because no one expected her to be able to compete with Joanna Jędrzejczyk. You had memories of the young girl on The Ultimate Fighter that did not fight well. What she showed us that night, though, was that forget about that. I'm not that person anymore. Her striking is so high level now. And it's not just her power. It's her ability to set traps, her footwork, her fight IQ. She really can do it all inside the octagon, and it's led to this longevity, which she looks to continue tonight with another victory.
Thug Rose Namajunas. She has graced the octagon. It means we are set for our main event of the night. Our tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Katlyn Cerminara. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Thug Rose Namajunas.
Third party in the octagon, Mark Goddard, will handle the action in this one. All right, we are underway. Here is Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to let the fight come to her. Certainly has some first-round finishes to her credit. Angela Hill, UFC 192 comes to mind, but this is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see how Namajunas approaches things here in the early going. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, beautiful by Rose.
Seemed like she wadded out of the clinch there. That's a nice 1-2 there from Rose Namajunas, all set up by that brilliant footwork, great fundamentals.
I mean, fundamentals at its best. Rose Namajunas just defines that. I mean, she's never where you expect her to be. She's never just standing still. She's constantly moving and always seems to be a step ahead of her competition.
All right, high-level striking on display by both of these women early, but a lot of feints and counters as well.
Yeah, both of these ladies know how much it means to not make a mistake when you're in there with someone who's as good as their opponent tonight, or as good as you in every area of mixed martial arts. You recognize that any mistake could ultimately cost you a chance to work towards a world championship. That left hook was crazy.
And another hook landed there by Namajunas. shoots for a takedown again, misses again. Namajunas gets caught with the knee. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
That hook was bad.
All right, so she lands the cross yet again, and maybe it's just the speed that her opponent wasn't ready for.
Her opponent is not ready. She has been trying to catch up, but the whole night she's had her on her heels, and you can see that. It's very evident she's struggling with her speed.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D?
Beautiful jab there by the champ. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Oh, big
my
power
goodness.
strikes landed on both sides. Oh, nice deceptive throw of that uppercut there, and that one landed flush. So now you can argue that these uppercuts have become a real factor. And unlike a jab, you do not want to eat too many more of those. Final seconds here. Second round, straight ahead.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better with you.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready? Good. Let's go to work.
Round 2 here to decide the UFC Women's Flyweight Championship. All right, here we go with our next round. 2 of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision. Oh, that was a perfect right hand.
Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it here.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of her combinations. She just has a variety of ways of landing that punch.
Man, pinpoint left hand just landed a moment ago. Nice punch there by Namajunas. Well, she has done a great job, particularly when it comes to throwing that uppercut with both hands here tonight. She'll throw it full throttle, so just do a check uppercut as well. She has really found a home for it consistently here tonight. All right, takedown here for Namajunas. Surprised at all that she went this route?
I'm not surprised, because Rose does have the ability to do everything. She is not a one-dimensional fighter, and right now she has everything on display as she's taking the lead in the
Nice hook land. Oh, beautifully done. Got the foot right there to the midsection yet again.
I mean, this young lady has taken so much damage to the body. I wonder aloud whether or not she's going to really struggle as the fight goes on. Oh! That was a big shot.
Oh, well, she came in confident in her takedown defense, and this boxer has been able to stay upright.
She said, maybe I don't have a wrestling background, but I can wrestle in reverse. I can defend takedowns, and I can make her stand with me. She has been proven right to this point.
Able to avoid the takedown attempt yet again. 20 seconds. fighter gets to the clinch now. Rare to see her in this position, just trying to recover.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round, DC. She certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
You ready, John? Ready? Fight.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, we have arrived at our next round. A huge 5 minutes upon us here in terms of the career trajectory for both of these women.
And this is the moment where somebody's gonna have to bite down on the mouth guard and make a decision, a determination that you will not be denied.
Bite down on the gum shield, ladies. Bite down.
Bite down.
And there it is again. She got the body shot through. Better lower that elbow or this could be trouble.
Yeah, John, you can see it in her midsection. You also see it in her body language. Her body language is starting to show that she is really starting to get hurt by those body shots.
And again, there it is. The lead left hook is there for Thug Rose.
Thug Rose Namajunas constantly moving, makes it easier for her to throw that lead left hook. Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
All right, nice body attack there, and damage really starting to pile up on that fighter's side.
Well, she hasn't defended any.
Yeah.
Of course it's starting to pile up. She's getting beat up to the body. She has got to do something. She's got to she can't react anymore. She's got to get out ahead of these body attacks or she's going to continue to get beat up in this position.
Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not... She found the zone early, right? I think once in my basketball career, I actually found the zone like this. Flow state, right? You're not thinking about throwing the jab. You're not thinking about throwing the body kick. You're not thinking about changing levels for a takedown. You're just reacting on instinct in the moment. And when a fighter at this level is in his or her flow state,
oh! Man, that landed clean.
Uppercut is there. All right, so potentially a huge missed opportunity by her there. She had her stunned, nearly out, and she allowed her to recover.
Yes, she let her recover. She should have got the finish right then. This will be a decision that she may live to regret.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Take shot. Now, take shot.
Shooting for the takedown here.
They got checked.
Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar top. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, ABC always bet on cardio, and she is landing in some part because her opponent is dying over it.
I mean, it is one of the most important aspects of fighting. And right now, she does not seem to have the cardio to be able to keep up.
Stay focused, okay? I want your striking to be a little bit sharper. Punches go out.
All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes, but is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
Good. Good. Let's go.
Championship rounds are upon us.
Nice body shot. No idea how these two women are standing. They are both landing massive shots.
Now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire rewards of her hard work. Great job blocking that shot.
Oh, huge shots landed on both sides. How are they still standing? But the tide is turning.
The tide is turning. I mean, it's okay, though. You know, when you get hurt, it's just fighting. Maybe she can regain that momentum and get back going in the direction that she wants to.
Well, she timed that takedown attempt perfectly. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Namajunas. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh!
It's the craziest fight. Nice level change.
Beautiful job by her to reverse position on the ground, and now she's in a spot to maybe finish this fight.
Yeah, she did a really good job of reversing the position and going right on the offense to gain her dominant position. That's a very high fight IQ.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Namajunas is looking for that arm triangle now.
Yep, arm triangle, that's tight.
Oh, my goodness. I'd be tapping, that's gotta be it. Ooh, she got out.
She was bridging, she was blocking, she was doing anything to try to create enough space to get her chest back to the mat and defend that arm triangle.
20 down, 5 to go. All right, so there's the horn, one of the more exciting things you will ever see in MMA. They fought it on a napkin in the center of the octagon. Both women got knocked down. Got 60 seconds to recover now.
A ton of give-and-take action over the course of that round. Both were able to land. Both thought that the knockdowns that they got were the ones that was going to finish the fight. It did not happen for either. So how do they approach this next round?
You good? You good?
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Do you believe what we saw in the previous round? I can't believe it, but here is our next round. Both women sat down with us on Thursday. They said they were going to brawl. That's exactly what they did.
After that round, John, I cannot believe we're starting another one. Somebody was supposed to go to sleep with all the damage that both of these young ladies took.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. All right, so let us see who has enough left to finish this fight. I'm looking at 2 fighters who are on the verge of gassing out.
I mean, they have done everything in their power to finish this fight, but their opponents are so tough that they find themselves very late in both asking the question, how do I get this done?
Oh, a nice land there by Namajunas. There's a definite fluidity to her striking here tonight. She has now had more than a half-decade under Trevor Whitman there in Colorado, trains at altitude, and once again, the strawweight queen putting her best foot forward here tonight. Beautiful diving strike lands.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Trying to pass the guard here, but prevented from doing so.
It's gonna work, come on.
Oh man, that's a beautiful sweep by her. Now in top position. position.
She's so good at setting up her position. She did a good job of getting her to where she wanted her to be, and then bang!
Big ground strikes now.
And now she has her back.
.90 seconds to go to decide this one. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Less than a minute to go to decide this one. Working from the top here, nice ground and pound by Namajunas. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. Fighters back to their feet here. .20 seconds to go in the fight. And that will do it. Unbelievable 25-minute war. Remarkable what these athletes were both able to accomplish here tonight. All right, so a tremendous championship fight. It goes the full 25 minutes. Challenger certainly had her moments, but I think the undisputed champion did enough to retain that distinction.
This is what makes her so great. The fact that when she is faced with adversity, she finds a way to get better, to improve, and to continue to get her hand raised. I think she did just that tonight, and she will retain her title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Thug Rose Namajunas!
All right, so what an effort tonight as we congratulate Thug Rose Namajunas. It's hard to just say Rose Namajunas without the Thug Rose. It's become her calling, and she was at her